Hey guys, just doing another rookie video here. You know I had to sneak Ohtani in there, especially since he came back from the DL in the sense that he was getting a lot more ABs batting wise. His pitching stuff, I'll show you that real quick at the end, but he doesn't have enough pitching, innings pitched where I feel comfortable doing his numbers yet. But, you know, I bump him up here and there as he performs. So anyway, when he first signed with the Angels, I went ahead and I had him in AAA as a hitter, but then I had to create a separate one for him as a batter, and or as a pitcher, I should say. And that one I had in AA because it seemed like they were saying hitting-wise he was a little bit more ready. So this is where I would have had him somewhere early in the year or right around when he was first signed. But I had him as a 4-star guy. So we go ahead and jump in. He doesn't have enough at-bats yet to have his hot zones up in ESPN. Usually for rookies, it seemed like that happens about 400 at-bats. So we just jump into the splits. And if you keep up with him at all, you know he's DH and all this stuff. They're not batting him at all against lefties. So he's got 60 ABs. I guess they saw that he stunk against lefties and were like, okay, we're done with that. So they only bat him against righties now, it seems. So on the contact numbers, going all the way down to 50, that's for guys that are at 225 batting average. And he's even lower than that. He's at 167. Could keep it taking it lower and lower and lower, but at some point it becomes kind of like counterproductive. So even if a guy's under 225, I'll just leave it in the 40s because it's not really realistic to have a major league guy down in the 30s and 20s, right, where a pitcher would be. So anyway, what we're going to do, same with the power. I mean, he hasn't hit a home run off of a lefty, so we leave it low. But versus righties, though, he's hitting 313. So that's in 176 at-bats. Obviously, I'd like to see about 200 or 250, but he'll get there. You know, another month, or let's say we got another month in the season, he'll get there. But quickly, for the righties, though, try to be a little conservative with it. We'll just leave him about 80 right now, which is my equivalent of a 300 hitter. 70 would be 275. So power, 15 home runs and 176 at-bats. Can you believe that? That would equate to, over the course of a season, over 45, maybe 50. And again, just trying to be conservative with it. We'll go ahead and leave it right around 80. Now everything else here, power, speed, discipline, durability, on-base percentage, 355, and minus his batting average is how I get the plate discipline. And that came out to be 80, so we went ahead and left it at 75. So speed numbers you can see here, fielding, everything like that. I had put this stuff in ahead of time, so I just wanted to show that to you guys where I had it. Batter tendencies. Obviously pretty high miss rate versus lefties. Versus the righties, though, on the other hand, when you're looking at a guy that's hitting 300, you got to assume he's not missing too much, right? So let me show you these real quick so you can kind of get an idea where I have him at. Here's fastball numbers. Curveball numbers right here. Numbers for the slider, right? Now, with the hot zones, again, like I said, they're not on the website yet. So this was just a little something I kind of guessed at. Lefties, like we said, he's horrible. Righties, not so bad. Right, pretty good. So anyway, at this point we got him as a 4-star guy. Position-wise, we had to do something for him since DH isn't an option. But let me show you his pitching stuff real quick. Get out. So like I said, he doesn't have enough innings to where I really felt like I could do something with it. Still have him listed as a 5-star myself. Kind of contrary to what I said earlier, but the thought was, even though this is just what I heard, that he was more ready as a batter now, but the long-term potential as a pitcher, kind of like his career arc, would be a lot higher. So I kind of left it at that, left him at a 5-star. To me, he hasn't done anything to dissuade. You could probably bump him down to a 4-star. Maybe I should, so just so he doesn't kind of progress too quickly, especially with the injury and us not really knowing how he's going to do. So stamina, I have him lower than I normally would have a 4-star guy. I generally have him in the mid-80s range. But again, trying to keep those tempered expectations because of the limited innings pitched. Supposedly he's been throwing again, so we'll see if they actually put him out there for a few more starts this year. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't risk it myself, but anyhow, this is where I have him. Fan graphs where I get all my information on speeds and everything like that, but control, movement, everything's all relative to his performance on the field, and that's comparing him with his teammates and of course other guys in the league, system I use. And like I said, with him though, I really wanted to be conservative because of the limit on the innings. So what I did was, with his hitting, I put that equivalent to what you saw with the separate batter, because you know how that goes, right? So think about that, right? He's going to take up 2 roster spots at some point, just so you can get him in there properly. But I do need to update his hitting to make it what I just did in there. So anyhow, that's Ohtani. We'll see what he does the rest of the season. Let me know what other guys you want to see. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, if you want to see anything, let me know. Just give me guys with the requisite number of at-bats and innings pitched. 300 ABs, 100 innings. Just hit me up. YouTube, send me some comments. Let me know what you want to see. Thanks as always, guys. Take it easy.